It's that time of year again. The trees begin to change colors. The temperature drops. The nights get longer. Of course, I mean, it's time for Halloween. For some, this is their favorite time of year. They think of apples and bonfires and pumpkins. For others, they can't wait for this to be over. They dread the night. They're afraid of the ghosts and goblins that come out to haunt us every October 31st. On Halloween, some people only think about this.
Trick or treat, give me something good to eat.
But for others, Halloween has a much more sinister meaning. Monsters, ghosts, goblins, and of course, witches come out to play. Some people only think of witches as this.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too.
And yet others think of this. But where did all the inspiration for these witches come from? Would you believe real life? Much of what we think we know about witches comes from a book called Malleus Maleficarum, which translates to Hammer of Witches. This book told people how to find, identify, test, and get rid of witches. It was used by the courts to put many people to death. But even before this book, people of the Middle Ages had an idea about witches, and it comes from the Bible. One single passage changed everything. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. This one Bible verse put the thought in their head that witches were evil and needed to be punished. The punishment for witchcraft was the same as heresy. They were trying to send you
back where she belongs.
They burned you alive at the stake. During the Renaissance, it seemed that people had caught a sickness called witch fever. Everywhere they looked, they were accusing their neighbors and friends of being witches. Everyone believed that the devil had gotten a hold of their soul and had turned it against their fellow man, making them do horrible, despicable, unthinkable things. You may think this is some kind of work of fiction, as if it was just another story to be told late at night around the campfire to scare all the little kiddies. But I can assure you this is all very real. When things went wrong in their lives, they had to blame somebody, and often it was the devil. But not just the devil, it was the devil in the form of a human, their friends and their neighbors. If they had a stroke of bad luck, they were quick to react. And react they did. In a 400-year span, they burned nearly 100,000 people accused of witchcraft. And as crazy as that is, that was only in Europe. Would you believe that it also happened in America as well?